Hello, this is Sam Bajkowski from the Manchester Evening News, and we are reacting today to the news that Joao Cancelo is set to be on his way to Bayern Munich before the January transfer window closes. One of the biggest shocks of the month, of the season, really. Cancelo has been so important to Manchester City since he joined several years ago. He's been in the PFA Team of the Year for the last 2 years, pretty much undroppable for Guardiola for so long, and even this season he's played more minutes than any other City defender. But things have not been right since the World Cup. At the very least, Cancelo's only played 3 out of the last 10 games, and in most of those games he has not been great in them. He's sat out the last 3 games on the bench, so he is not happy with his game time. He wants a move. He has been able to get Bundesliga champions Bayern Munich to come in and sort a deal with Manchester City. That is a 6-month loan deal for the rest of this season, and then Bayern Munich will have an option to buy Cancelo at the end of the season for just over £60 million. 70 million euros is the figure. That's an option for Bayern to buy, not an obligation. So, you know, there is a chance that Cancelo could be back at Manchester City next season, but it seems as though he has probably played his last game for City, which is quite an astonishing fall from favour, really, because, like I say, he was kind of the most important defender for City for so long. He's, you know, nominally a right back, but he's played on that left back position, sort of made it his own, and you know, he can play on either flank, but he's not been playing for Guardiola, and that's why you know, he's made the decision to find another club. Bayern are willing to go through with the deal, and City are happy to accept it. So it looks at the minute like it will get done before the end of the January transfer window tomorrow. The other sort of significant aspect of that is that, as it stands, Manchester City are willing to go the rest of the squad without replacing him. You know, a late bid for somebody hasn't been ruled out. City obviously did some late business in getting Manu Akanji in the September, the summer transfer window. However, as it stands, they are happy with the options they've got. Nathan Ake has been playing at left back and has been playing very well. They have obviously John Stones, Aymeric Laporte, Ruben Dias at centre back, and they've also got Kyle Walker at right back, even though he's been out of favour. And they've got the emergence of teenager Rico Lewis, who has kind of been Guardiola's star pupil since the World Cup, coming into the team and looking like he's been in there for years. So that is what City are going with, as well as Sergio Gomez, the left back, if you remember, who they signed in the summer from Anderlecht. He was originally going to go out on loan, and then City looked at their options and said, no, he can stay with the first team. He has played for the first team. I think he's made 10 appearances or so, but he's not featured recently. And with everyone, as everyone has become fit in the squad, he's been left out of squads recently. So it will be quite a jump for him to be asked to come back into first team action. The last time he played was that disastrous showing in the League Cup defeat to Southampton that Guardiola said was, you know, the whole performance was well below the level he expected. But Gomez particularly culpable and hooked at half time in that game. So it is a big ask for everyone who is left to fill the minutes that Cancelo played. But that is the gamble that City have gone with. They've decided that it's better for the whole squad if Cancelo leaves immediately and goes to Bayern Munich. He's not the best Cancelo when he doesn't play. And Guardiola, you know, wants players who are smiling even when they're not in the team and fighting to get back into the team rather than sulking. So it's been decided by City, having, you know, got this offer from Cancelo and Bayern Munich, that they're happy to accept it. And yeah, they're set to go into the second half of the season where they will expect to challenge for the Premier League title, the Champions League, and the FA Cup without one of their best defenders.